Hello, I'm Des, and I don't have a set, but I do have unfettered internet access. And this is I Read It Somewhere, a channel where I look at whatever my brain rot leads me to on the internet. And today, it is back to r/tattoos. Out of the things that I've posted, this seems to get the most, I'll just say is the most controversial. I don't get like open hate on these, but like the like to dislike ratio is pretty wide comparative to the other ones. I think people don't like that someone that's not tatted comments about tattoos. But as I've said in the other video, which I will put a little thing on the screen somewhere for you to go watch, I like tattoos. I have a lot of friends who do tattoos. I want tattoos. I want to get Johnny Silverhand's tattoo from Cyberpunk 2077 when I get it. I didn't have tattoos / don't have tattoos just because it's never been financially doable for me. And also I was really sick and like bedridden for 5 years. So like I wasn't going to get up and go to the tattoo parlor when I was passing when I stood up. It was just not a thing. When I get money, I will be getting Johnny Silverhand's tattoo. Beyond that, I am an artist. Am I the best artist in the world? I'm not, but I've been doing art and photography and stuff long enough to know the basics, and frankly, some of these people just simply do not know even that. So we're gonna look at the tattoos. Come watch along with me. And yeah, this one says a mythical Instagram reel pull. I don't like it when people tattoo their faces in general. I find it always looks bad. And because your face is like so small compared to everything else, I feel like people try to go for like the fine line stuff more often than not, and it bleeds and it looks bad. And like you're washing your face a lot too, so it's not like unless you're a really disgusting person and you don't keep care of yourself and don't wash yourself, it's not stuff that's gonna stick around for a whole lot. Like it's gonna fade pretty quickly, which might be a good thing for this person because she has whatever the is supposed to be on both sides of her face. Why would you think to get that? And it's not even done well either. It's really just random you're permanently getting etched into your face. I'll never understand it. Yeah, even the comments are like, not the tentacle mutton chops. It's exactly what it looks like. I don't even know what horror movie this guy's from. I keep seeing his face on the internet and stuff. I've never watched it, but it's, I tell you what, because he looks like Hank Hill from King of the Hill. Okay, so is this a tattoo or is it just a tattoo that you don't like? Because I thought it was accidental that it looked like Hank Hill, but like it says propane and the pain is a pun, so no. That's not a tattoo, you just don't like it. I'm sure that's funny to someone. Yeah, see, this is one of the best tattoos I've ever seen. Holy out of 10. It is not a tattoo. It is just not your cup of tea. You'll find a lot of people like that on this subreddit where it's like, there's not really anything wrong with this tattoo, you just don't like it. Unlike this, which is supposed to be a motorcycle with an EKG, but it just looks like a... And it's poorly done, but it's poorly done twice. At least it's consistent. It's poorly done in exactly the same way. This is supposed to be the Slytherin house insignia. My elder brother's first tattoo done by a friend. I hope he's not friends with him anymore. And now, not only do you have a bad tattoo that's going to be on you forever until you can afford to remove it, you're marked with a sign from a woman who so violently hates trans people that she donated directly to a movement that directly made life for trans people harder. I know people are like, separate the art from the artist, separate. She didn't do anything bad. Like it's not just tweets. She's got blood on her hands now. She's also taken her money to open up a women's shelter, but it's a women's shelter that excludes trans women who statistically have significantly more violence done against them. She's really been very, you're not a woman if you don't have a pussy and you can't have a baby. So I guess, I mean, I'm non-binary, but in her idea, I wouldn't be a woman either, so. And she's just a stupid little I'm sorry. J.K. Rowling is just a piece of trash, and now you have her marked onto you for forever. It's not gonna make you a safe person. Trans people are not gonna see that and see you and go, oh yeah, that's a person that I'm going to trust. They're going to avoid you. Dr. House, I heart malpractice. Which he really does. I don't know what was up with House, but that man should have been sued 1,000,000 times over.
Which means it's spread to the brain, which means it's too late for us to remove the eye. Which means we're gonna have to remove your whole head. Don't worry. It doesn't hurt.
I don't think, this is another one where I don't think it's a bad tattoo. I don't think it's a bad tattoo. I think it's just weird and in a weird part of your body. Okay, so there's a story attached to this. And first off, Darth Vader in an SS uniform with a Nazi symbol. I mean, I guess it's on brand, but what the f***, dude? And also, who the hell did that in the first place? But whatever. Let's read the little story, the little blurb. I own a shop out in Long Beach, and this guy came in saying he used to tattoo in the 90s and he wants to get back into a cool shop. He then tries to show me his back piece, which actually should go into this sub, and he's showing me and I see his ribs. Mind you, we're all Hispanics at the shop. I asked him what the tattoo is, and he realized which one I'm talking about, and he nervously starts making excuses and how his friends wanted to do it. So I told him I was going to take a photo of it, and he said normally he doesn't let people take pictures of it. So I told him that I wasn't really asking. I then brought the rest of the guys to check it out, and he made up some excuse to leave. Haven't seen him since, and I have held on to this picture for over a year now, debating to post it or not. I don't buy that your friends did that. Well, see, I don't know. Because I find Nazis are usually pretty open with it. Like, they'll walk around with Nazi symbols on them and not care. So my first inclination is to go, your friends, you knew what they were doing. Your friends didn't do that on you accidentally. But then if, I don't know, because like, if it wasn't accidental, he wouldn't have been nervous. I don't find those people are ever really nervous to flaunt their debauchery. So, I don't know. Maybe he's not lying because he says he doesn't let people take pictures and stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think he should have thought, he should have gotten it laser off. I don't think there's any place that should hire you as a tattoo artist if you're actively and openly having that much blatant Nazi on you. That's a job stopper. Oh my god, why would anyone get something like that on their body? I mean, unfortunately, I've seen much worse tattoos specifically on this sub, but it's a good question. Also, how does Sacha Baron Cohen feel about this as well? This type of thing must put him off a little bit. Is it AI? What is going on with this here? Okay, the fingers are all fine. It's just a foot that looks a little weird. It's just very strange tattoo. Again, why? Why do you put this on your body? I've said it before in the last... I can't show it. Okay, it just occurred to me from my YouTube viewers. If you want to see this, you can go to my Patreon. This will be under the $5 tier. It is SpongeBob with a very weird art style, by the way. With a massive not a horse schlong, but a massive schlong, pants down, saying, "Hey, Sandy." It's just like,
jeez! Jesus Christ.
I didn't scroll, I didn't look at the other picture. Okay.
I mean, I'm not a therapist or a psychologist, but what is that?
I said it in the last video. Like, you gotta go out and do things, right? You gotta go to the supermarket. You gotta go out. Like, you gotta walk around in public with that. And I'm not like a prude. I'm not one of those people's like, you should be conservative and be fully covered and never show any lewd symbology. And I don't think like that. But I do think having SpongeBob with his schlong out and Sandy spread eagle on your skin for the world to see, where there are people in general. There are kids, there are people of other religions, there are people that you have to interact with, and you're gonna have that. Is this on the leg as well, or is it? Oh, this is another one where it's on the inside of the thigh, so you can cover it up by having pants, but like, you can never go outside and wear shorts. Another classic case of 20 years of experience. That's deep fried. That's horrible. What the f is this? One comment says, hey yo, I work with that lady. You work at my local DMV then, because this Newport smoking hag has made my life a living hell last week. She does look like she would chain smoke and then ask for the manager because her coupons are expired. And because we opened with me commenting about how I wanted the Johnny's tattoo from Cyberpunk. We're going to end on this because someone says, every time someone posts a tattoo of the Cyberpunk sub, it is without a doubt awful. Which, first of all, rude. I've seen a lot of really, really good tattoos on there. Like full cyborg arms, recreations of Johnny's tattoo, recreations of like Judy's, and like they're all pretty good. But this one is supposed to look like that. It is, because yeah, that's literally just exactly how it's supposed to be. That isn't a bad tattoo. It's a perfect tattoo, and you just don't understand the reference.
It's accurate to the game style, but the size and the placement is just... Oh, at least it made OP happy.
And this is why this subreddit kind of annoys me sometimes, because it's like, a lot of you people see things and you don't understand the reference. Like, I didn't understand the reference with the propane with the King of the Hill guy. But then once I like thought about it for a second and like read the comments and looked at it and went, oh, it's a reference I don't understand. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, move on. It's not a bad tattoo. I just don't get it. But people on this sub get so catty and so like little in high school girlish about it. It pisses me off. I skip so many tattoos that are fine, and it's just catty little is being like, oh, I don't like it, so it's horrible. It's going on tattoos. Like, shut the Sorry, the world's not about you. It's bad, but it's supposed to look bad. And people are talking about the placement in the comments. That's exactly where it's supposed to be placed. It was a joke tattoo in the game. It's a joke tattoo now. And frankly, compared to the other things that we've seen today, not the worst, not even the same ballpark. Am I getting triggered a little bit? I gotta go bleach my eyes and my brain from that SpongeBob thing. If you like this video, do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't like this video, comment, do whatever. Any interaction at all helps me in the algorithm. If you want to support me, you can donate to my PayPal donation button, or you can go to my Patreon. We have tiers for as low as $5. Signing up for the Patreon gets these videos a month in advance. They come out uncensored. If you see weird things like SpongeBob schlong, it doesn't need to be blurred out. I don't need to censor my foul language. It's fun times. I also have extended videos when those things come out, because sometimes I ramble. Usually I delete it, but sometimes they're worth keeping. You can have your name read at the beginning or the end of the video, depending on what tier. Remember, the videos come out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and we do streaming on Wednesdays. So with all that done and out of the way, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. And check out the last shitty tattoos video that I did, if you're interested. There's more debauchery there.